Hey friends, hope all is well. Zach is out here with a brand new Marvel Snap video from Zao Snap. So today we're going to be taking a look at the December Spotlight caches from December 5th to January 2nd. We're going to take a look at all the cards, the variants, their abilities, and see if it's really worth your Spotlight keys. This is the first week we're going to be looking over, the 5th to the 12th of December. We have Man-Thing, Stegron, and Jeff. Now when it comes to this Spotlight cache this week, Jeff makes it all the worthwhile. There is no other card in Marvel Snap like Jeff. His text is you can move this once, nothing can stop you from moving or playing this at any location. There is no other card like that in Marvel Snap, and that's what makes this Spotlight this week so worth it. I don't have Jeff yet in my collection myself, and so I'll definitely be ripping this open to try to get Jeff. I think he's a fantastic card, one of a kind, and absolutely amazing to play in almost any deck you could possibly imagine. And then we have Man-Thing, ongoing 1, 2, and 3 cost cards here of -2 power. Another pretty good card. He can win a lane all by himself. Just make sure you have Luke Cage paired with him. It's really not that bad. I would give him about a B plus or so. It's a pretty good card, but nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? It's not to get too crazy over. And then Stegron on reveal, move an enemy card here, or excuse me, move an enemy card from here to another location. This is very good when paired with something like a Storm, or if you throw down a Professor X or something like that. Stegron can be very good in certain situations. I wouldn't say he's necessarily worth a Spotlight key to try and chase after, but as I said before, if you don't have Jeff or Man-Thing, I do strongly recommend you get either of those two cards. I'm going to try to get Jeff, and I would totally use keys to open up this Spotlight cache for this week. Now, we're going to move on to December 12th through the 19th. We have Blob, Tribunal, and Renslayer. Blob is a brand new card coming out. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but it could be very good. On reveal, merge your deck into this and gain its total power. Ongoing, it can't be moved, right? So if you have like a Magneto, a Giganto, Infinite in your deck on turn 6 that you haven't played yet, and you throw down Blob, that's going to be like a 30 or 40 powered Blob, which seems insane. I think it could be very good. And especially on turn 6, I mean, that's just an insane amount of power if you already have one lane one. So I think it could be useful, but only time will tell once he finally comes out. I'm going to try and get him. I think it could be super fun, but we'll see how he actually plays. And then we have Living Tribunal. As I said before with Jeff, there is no card like Tribunal in the game. The ongoing text of split your total power evenly among all locations. There's no card like that in the game, so I absolutely recommend you get Tribunal. He's in a couple archetypes. You know, you have your Onslaught Iron Man Tribunal combo right there. But if there's any card in the game like Marvel Snap where there's no card like it, I strongly recommend that you get it, like Tribunal and Jeff. There's just no other cards like it. Nothing even comes close to what it does, and so I strongly recommend that someone gets it. And then we have Rona Renslayer, ongoing. Your cards with 1 or less power cost 1 less, minimum 1. So this is fantastic in a negative deck. I use her in my negative deck right now. She makes your Iron Man or your Iron Heart go from 5 to 4 or 3 to 2. She is very strong in decks like that. In the current meta, I don't think she has a very prominent place. But that being said, with the week like this, with Blob being as exciting as it could be, and then a unique card such as Tribunal, this is another week where you definitely should rip open the Spotlight cache to try to get these cards, because first of all, Tribunal, nothing like it. Renslayer can really help and is really fun, really fun to use. And then Blob, oh boy, we'll see how that goes. All right, and next we have December 19th to December 26th, right? And so the new card, Havoc. After each turn, you lose 1 max energy, and this gains +3 power. So, I mean, I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm not feeling too strong, too hot about it right now. It can be counterbalanced, like if you throw it in a ramp deck with Electro, so you can recover that 1 max energy back. And you can get him pretty high. I mean, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So about 12, around 12, 13, you can get him like right there. That would be pretty good. A 213 is like that's really good. But at the same time, you lose a whole entire energy. As I said, if you can recover that energy with Electro and like a ramp deck, I could see him maybe being viable, but only time will tell if he's really that good. I don't think he's going to be that good off rip. He could be, but I really don't think so. And then we have Nico. Nico Minoru is one of my, if not my favorite card to use in Marvel Snap. Her on reveal text is after you play your next card, cast a spell. The spell changes each turn, right? And so she has 7 spells to pick from. I'll go through a couple of them. One spell turns the next card you play into a demon. The next spell is after you play your next card, destroy it and draw 2 cards. After you play your next card, move it to one location to the right. After you play your next card, give it +2 power. And so she has 7 different spells. I won't read them all. You guys can look them up. But there's 7 different spells, and after each turn, the spell changes. So if on turn 1, if it's after you play your next card, destroy it and draw 2. If you don't throw it down on that turn, it will change to, for example, after you play your next card, double this card's power. She is so much fun, so unpredictable, and she has single-handedly won me games because on turn 6, changing locations, she is so much fun, and I absolutely strongly recommend. Can you tell how passionate I am about this card? It's so good. You should really try to get Nico. It's fantastic. And then we have Legion. On reveal, replace each location with this one. He's actually making some type of resurgence in the meta right now. I have him. I think he's okay. I think he's pretty good. I think he's fun. I think he's super fun. He can win you games. 5'7" though. 5'7" is kind of weak, but it's not bad. If you don't have it, if you want it, get it, but it's not that big of a deal. So this one, Havoc and Legion, kind of weak, but Nico, oh man, you guys really need to get Nico if you don't have it, and if you don't have Nico, you must use every single Spotlight key to try to get Nico, because she is one of the best card and the funnest card in Marvel Snap. All right, so we're on to the last week now, December 26th to January 2nd. We have Selene, Iron Lad, and Black Knight. Selene, on reveal, will inflict the lowest power card in each player's hand with -3 power. I think that is really good, and I think it's going to work perfectly in the Annihilus Junk archetype or some type of Annihilus deck. I think it pairs very well with Hood and Sentry, and you can just throw her over to your opponent's side, clogging up even more lanes as a 1 cost. I think she's fantastic. Would I use your Spotlight key together? I will totally be trying to get her because I love Annihilus Junk. I think it's so much fun to play with. But if you would want to skip on her, that's totally fine. I don't think it's that necessary. Iron Lad, take everything I said in the last, 15 seconds, take it back. Iron Lad's necessity, absolute necessity. Iron Lad is amazing. You can get Dr. Doom on 4, Alioth on 4. And like so many different cards that you can get with Iron Lad that can actually help you so much. Of course, there are a couple duds. Sometimes he scans something useless. But with that being said, if you can get those big cards and he scans them, it's insane. And plus, it's like a free Howard the Duck. You know what your next card's going to be that you're going to draw into. So he's an absolute necessity. I don't have him. I need him bad. And then Black Knight. I don't know if we should talk about it. Black Knight might be one of the worst cards in the game. Unfortunately, was made for the discard archetype, but there are a lot more better discards cards out there that even decks don't even require him. So, you know, it sucks because he was an exciting card, but it's not really that viable at this current time. And so yes, I would totally, if you want to run Junk Annihilus and you need Lad, totally rip open Spotlight keys for this. I need both those cards really bad. And so there you go, guys. There's the December Spotlight caches. We just ran through all the cards, brand new cards, some of the variants that are coming out. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all that fine jazz. It makes me the happiest guy in the world, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, have an excellent day and night wherever you are, and snap out, guys.